Klop, klop.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Turner, how did you get involved with Body Heat?
I had gone out to LA, to Los Angeles, to meet with the director on a different film. And the woman who was casting Body Heat heard that I was there, and she knew me by reputation, basically, from New York, where I live and do most of my work, and asked me if I would be interested in the script, and she sent it to me, and I read the script and went crazy. I just loved it immediately. So she set up a meeting with Larry Kasdan and the producer, Fred Gallo, and I read for them, and I suppose that Larry thought he'd found what he wanted. So Bill and I tested together, William Hurt, and we got it.
Lawrence Lawrence Kasdan never say why he chooses you.
Well, I suppose he saw qualities in me that he had thought of when writing the role, and to my mind, there was an immediate knowledge of the character. When I read it, I felt that I knew very much who this woman was right away, and I guess that knowledge communicated itself to him.
Is the movie very much like you thought it would be when you read the script?
Yes, very, very close. That was the thing that I was worried about, not ever having done film. I wasn't sure how our work, the actors' work, would translate from just that through the editing and the scoring and all the preparation done for film, how it would end up looking. And when I first saw it, it was exactly what we had wanted it to be.
How would you describe the film?
Well, it's I suppose it's called a murder love story sort of thing. To me, it's about obsession, about single-mindedness. I think that the quality of Maddie Walker, my character, has this incredible ability to close everything out of her life except for this thing that she wants. And the power that generates is fascinating and deadly.
Is it so that your femme fatale image in the film, is it a sort of mirror of, let's say, Lauren Bacall in the 40, 50 films, the thrillers?
You know, I always have to wonder what Bacall would say if you asked her that question. I don't know. I know that when we started the film, Larry said that, of course, this was a style that had already been established. But we certainly never discussed any other film or character or actor. And in fact, I have not seen most of those films, though I think I should now. But it was never part of my thinking.
Was Lawrence Kasdan very specific in his direction?
Yes. Oh,
How
yes.
does he work with actors?
He is incredibly supportive and trusting. He feels that if he casts the right people, the right actors with enough ability, and if he can communicate to them his vision of what this should be, then it's ours to do with as we will. And he has great trust, great support.
It's not so that he gives specific directions from...
No, he's not an actor.
I had a feeling that the atmosphere, the setting, the photography of the film is as much important as the actors themselves. Can you agree on that? And was that also set out from the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, Larry has been thinking about this project for years, and being his directorial debut, it was, of course, tremendously important to him. I think that that the cinematographer as well, a man named Richard Klein, is incredible when it comes to light and especially the shades of gray of night and that kind of thing. And he and Larry together created this atmosphere in which all things are possible. Yeah.
You never have much difficulty with the dialogue because it's not the sort of dialogue that one speaks in daily life.
It's not, but it was at the same time so cohesive, and the style, although it was, as you say, heightened, in fact almost melodramatic, was consistent to the point that once you became this character, that's the way she speaks. You know, that's all there is.
How was it working with William Hurt?
Lovely. He's a wonderful actor.
Can you elaborate on that? I mean, how was the...
Well, he's a very giving actor in terms of it was easier for us because we're both stage trained and basically stage actors. And so we already had a common language to begin with. And then in the scenes, he has more knowledge of film work than I do, obviously, having done several films. And he was wonderful in terms of helping me to understand the pacing of the work and the intimacy of it.
You worked on the stage and you did television work. Is that good preparation for film work?
I think the television was. I did a daytime serial, what we call soap opera, in the United States. And I had never worked on camera before. So it was, for me, quite an opportunity to learn how to handle the camera. Even though it was video, it was not like film, and there were 3 cameras or 4 instead of 1. But at the same time, it's good training. And you do almost a show a day, so you learn to make choices and implement them right away, which I think is terrific training for an actor. After a while, though, it just doesn't get good enough, so you've got to leave.
So you have more satisfaction doing film work than
Much.
than
Film is,
television?
I think, can be, the production values are much higher than for television. And at the same time, I think film can be so precise and so almost perfect. It fascinates me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.